Man, what's good, chat? I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. What's good? What's good? Rob's good. Channel's good. Mom's good. Channel's good. Channel's good. Channel's good. Adam's good. Channel's good. Ladies and gentlemen, I hath returned once more, yet again, once more again, once more, yet again, once more. Ceiling with the 5W. Ceiling. Gray hoodie, by the way. Katie, Nicole, Doodoo, Ario, Fury, Bella, Snake, Nothing, Bowl, Blueberry, Gaming, Jen, W subbers, man. Appreciate y'all. I can't even read them. W subbers for appreciate y'all, man. Hey! Chat, how's everybody's day going on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me hear it, huh? Yo, Bees with the 5. Appreciate you, Bees. Yo, Keiko, RS, Choppa, Famous, Easy, Slip, Weird, Flawless, Sylvia, 20, Sensei, Snow, Moon, Bubble. Appreciate you, W subbers. Young, Wick, thank you, W subbers for appreciate y'all, man. Chat, y'all miss me? Type baloney if you miss me, be honest. Good because Brock is back. Who is Brock? Did I miss something? Who's Brock? Who Brock? Lesnar? What you mean he's back? Where he went? Chat, what y'all mean? Brock Lesnar back? What you mean? He about to come beat me up or something? Huh? Case, what are we doing? I'm trying to figure out what we talking about Brock Lesnar being back. WWE. Oh, I didn't know he ever left. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, 2+ with the 10 gifted. Appreciate you. 2+ with the 10 gifted. Zay with the 5, Young with the 10, W Young with the 10, appreciate you. Yo, W subbers for appreciate you, Adrian with the 1,000 bits as well, thank you. Giraffe, appreciate it. Did you watch WWE SummerSlam? I fear I did not. I fear I didn't, not gonna lie. But hey, if you watched it, you know, that's what's up. It really ain't my cup of tea though, you know. Yo, Clown with the 5, appreciate you. Butter with the 10, W Butter with the 10, thank you. JMT with the 5, appreciate you. Nah, Chad, I don't watch wrestling. I quit watching wrestling a long time ago. My favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio. I like me some Rey Mysterio action. He come around, he throw you on that rope, hit you with that 619 on him. Man, I liked Rey Mysterio back in the day. Here was my favorite wrestlers, cause chat, way back in the day, me and my grandpa used to watch wrestling all the time, R.I.P. And when he died, I quit watching, not gonna lie. That's low key the reason I quit watching it, cause I only watched it with him. When he died, I quit watching it. But when we did watch, I liked Rey Mysterio, and I liked the Hardy brothers, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Man, he come out there, hit you with that swanton bomb. That stuff was hard though. Not gonna lie, it was hard. And I like Kane too. He be hitting people with them choke slams. Man, Che, you know who I think should be a wrestler? Jason Voorhees, man. Not gonna lie. We need like a big old, like 7'5", 500-pound pure muscle dude to walk out there dressed like Jason Voorhees with a machete. And I think Jason Voorhees should be a wrestler. No joke. Tell me that wouldn't go hard though, chat. Would that not go hard? And then get what's his name? Who's the dude with the claw action? Freddy Krueger. Let Freddy Krueger be a wrestler too. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Michael Myers, bro. You know? Yo, Ford with the 5. Appreciate you, Ford with the 5. Chad, I'm telling you right now, you put me in charge of WWE, I'm bringing in Jason Voorhees. He's going to be there cutting dudes' heads off. You gonna have Freddy Krueger. And Freddy Krueger's finishing move is gonna be like putting people to sleep. Like, say he throws somebody against the rope and they come back, he blows like some dust in their face and then they fall asleep. That's his finisher. Jason Voorhees' finisher, he just de-heads somebody. And then Michael Myers' finisher, he stabs somebody. Dude, that goes so hard. Tell me that would not go hard, though. Ghostface? Nah, Ghostface gets snapped up in there. What you talking about? You can't put Ghostface in the same discussion as dadgum Jason Voorhees. What you mean? What's Ghostface gonna do to Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers and them? What you mean? Now, no offense to Ghostface, don't break in my house and kill me or nothing. Oh, I think somebody said Leatherface too. Yeah, dude. Leatherface coming out with a chainsaw, and his entrance move, all you hear is a chainsaw crank up. Everybody's in there wrestling. All of a sudden you hear ding 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 ding. Here go deadgum Leatherface around the corner with a chainsaw, about to come in here and cut somebody's arm off. Dude, that'd be hard. Chat, would you watch that? Be honest. Type 1 if you watch that. That's hard, bro. You can't tell me that ain't hard. Appreciate you, Cajun Stream Sniper. Yo, that's crazy. Hate to hear that. Read my chat logs. Thank you for the 500 bits as well. Yo, Jason with the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Jason with the 5 gifted. Case, do you have a favorite shark? Whatever shark that doesn't eat me. So, dude, how did I cut my thumb? Chat, what sharks don't eat people? Nah, what's those sharks that live like forever in complete darkness? What are those called again? Stream Sniper with the 5, thank you. What they called? Goblin sharks? Is that them? There's a certain shark. Yeah, Greenland shark. They literally live like 500 years. You know what I mean? Yo, appreciate you. Percentage with the 1,000 bits as well. Yo, VZ with the 5. That's crazy, egghead. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hold on, I cut my thumb, Chad. If I start bleeding up in here, I'm dead. Ah! Help me! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! I'm good. I don't know how I scratched my thumb, dude. I'll be tweaking. Chat. Dude, I remember I heard a story, bro. See, all it takes is one story for you to hear at one point in your life, and it scars you for the rest of your life forever. Dude, I heard a story. This is when I was a kid. Somebody was, like, moving his computer. He, like, picked up his computer. Not like a StarForgeSystems.com computer. This was way before then. Yo, JG with the 5 gifted, thank you. He was picking up his computer. He cut his finger on his computer. And he died. Like, from a small cut, I guess some bacteria got in it. He just cut his finger on his computer. And he died, bruh. From, like, some bacteria action. So, ever since then, every time I ever got like a little scratch or something on me, I always go out of my way to like clean that thing. Not gonna lie. Like if you cut something and if you ain't got no accessibility to no cleaning or no water action, You just gotta lick that thing, make sure it's up, make sure there ain't no bacterias in it. On everything I love, bruh. On everything I love, I do that. I feel like everybody should do that. Just make sure don't know like brain-eating amoebas get in there. Right? Yo, Rambo with 5 gifted. W Rambo with the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Rambo, with the 5 gifted. You know what I mean? W Rambo. Yo, 1,000 bits from K Boogie as well. Yo, no, 10,000 bits from K Boogie. WK Boogie with the 10,000 bits as well. Appreciate that. Okay, short thing. Okay, bet I'm gonna take a picture of that. K Boogie, bet I got you. Appreciate you, K Boogie. Thank you. I'm gonna take a picture of that, so I remember that. But yeah, what? I just cut my ingrown toenails out with a razor blade. Yo, Don, thanks for letting us know that, buddy. You think, bro, yo, Don, you think anybody in here wanted to know that? Do you really? Probably at some point, Alex. Thank you. So many people just said you did. No, you did not. Stop lying, bruh. Why y'all lying up in here? What's wrong with y'all, bruh? Chad, who in here can't feel pain, physical pain? You know, there's some people that can't feel pain, and they like have to be like under supervision constantly because they can like accidentally hurt themselves and they wouldn't even know it because they can't feel no pain action. So you would think not being able to feel pain would be like a good thing, but really it wouldn't be, because you could like cut your leg off and you wouldn't know it till you like look down at your leg or something like that. Could you imagine, dude? You know? What? Okay, you are off a perk, Cam. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, though. You know? Superpower, but look, but the thing is, it really ain't a superpower, though. Cause the reason it ain't a superpower is because you would need to know if you got hurt. Because if you can't feel no pain, you wouldn't know if something wrong, right? CaseOh's with the 5, thank you. Y'all know what I'm saying, chat. Chat, should we see what's on the menu? Yeah! The menu! What do you mean how Chick-fil-A sandwich and waffle fries are made in factory and restaurant? I thought they were made in the restaurant themselves. There's no such thing as a Chick-fil-A factory. They go out back and kill the chickens at the restaurant. What do you mean? You mean to tell me they make these in a factory? Yo, Lele with the 5. Appreciate you, Lele with the 5. Thank you. Oh!
What happens when one chicken sandwich becomes so iconic that it forces every fast food giant to launch their own competing
I'm about to turn this video off already, bro. I cannot stand this glaze already, dude. Yeah, I'm totally... Dude. See, now I'm mad already. I'm literally 12 seconds into this video, and as soon as this dude started talking, I'm already mad. The Chick-fil-A glaze is absolutely, like... It is legitimately, like, unfathomable. Yeah, I'm totally sure Chick-fil-A is the reason that every place has a chicken sandwich. Right? Yo, that's crazy. I'll keep that in mind, madam. Thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Which becomes so iconic that it forces every fast food giant to launch their own competing version.
Yeah, it forced it.
Chick-fil-A sandwich literally transformed an entire industry.
No, it didn't, but okay. Oh, man.
And when it's paired with their trademark golden crisp cut waffle...
Trademark, okay, so...
fries, deliberately shaped to scoop.
So yeah, trademark. So Chick-fil-A came out with waffle fries too.
Maximum ketchup, it creates one of the most tempting combinations in fast food.
Okay, bud.
From the secret marinade to the exclusive waffle fry cutter.
Exclusive waffle fry cutter. Yeah, it's exclusive. Oh, dude, I'm about to.
We're guiding you behind the curtain to witness how this delicious duo takes shape.
Again, I've had this take before. I've had people get this has been going on for like 2 years, by the way. I've had people like legitimately get unfathomably mad at the fact of the stuff that I've said about Chick-fil-A, and I always will maintain the same stance on Chick-fil-A. I think Chick-fil-A is good. I do. I enjoy some Chick-fil-A action. But I think it is unbelievably overrated. It ain't nothing but some chicken action and some french fry action. People act like this right here is legitimately the most life-changing, unbelievable stuff on the planet, and it's a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. Now, again, do I think Chick-fil-A is good? Yes. Will I pull into a Chick-fil-A? Yes, I will. But it is unbelievably it's overrated. It is. There's nothing that would live up to the hype that people act like Chick-fil-A is. To put it in perspective, I'm from a not big city area. And one time a Chick-fil-A truck came to town. A Chick-fil-A truck. And where I'm from, ain't no Chick-fil-A within a 2-hour drive. But a Chick-fil-A truck came to town one day. And I had never had Chick-fil-A before. I got off work. I told Link, I said, yo, Link, let's go to the Chick-fil-A truck and let's go see what everybody's talking about. Me and Link jumped in the car. We drove there. We got to the Chick-fil-A truck. There was a line, I'm talking about 2 miles long, leading up to that Chick-fil-A truck. Because all these old country folks that ain't never had Chick-fil-A before heard there was a dadgum Chick-fil-A truck coming to town. And this thing had like a 2-mile long line at the end of it. We turned around, went to dadgum Taco Bell. And it was some years later before I had Chick-fil-A. And when I had it, I was like, oh, it's good. But people act like if you're dying, you would eat this and it would save you. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy, man. It is. And I'm not hating on Chick-fil-A. I'm hating on the people that act like this is the best thing that ever existed. Like this dude, by the way. You know what I mean?
As they like to say, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. As they like to say, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
It's going to take the entire stream to get through this video. Who invented the chicken sandwich? Oh my God. No, this is paid off. This is AI. It actually is AI. There is legitimately no way on this planet Earth that Chick-fil-A invented the chicken sandwich. I will not believe that for a second. I will not believe it. Is this true? This can't be true. But where else would I go? It's paid off. You know what's crazy? You know what's absolutely insane? You might not be wrong, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I'm going to keep it an absolute stack. The chicken sandwich in 1946, Atlanta restaurant owner Truett Cathy. And Truett Cathy founded Chick-fil-A. But that doesn't mean she invented the chicken sandwich. Okay, she didn't invent the chicken sandwich. She just said she did. CaseOh's with the 10. Thank you, CaseOh's with the 10. Appreciate you. If you want to sit here with a straight face and try to tell me legitimately that old Miss Truett Cathy in 1946 was the first person to ever get a fried chicken breast and make a sandwich out of it, shoot me dead on everything I love, because I promise you she was not the first person to do it. She just said, how can I make money off of this? I can guarantee you there were people doing that for years. That is not a hard thing to invent. I guarantee you some old farmer back in the 1850s went outside, cut a chicken's head off, brought it in, defeathered it, cut it up, fried it up, and put it on a roll, and that was a chicken sandwich. And you mean to tell me old Miss Truett Cathy in 1946 created the chicken sandwich? No. Yeah, you can say that like she started selling them first. But you know the other reason why I get mad at like the whole concept of, well, Chick-fil-A is the reason everybody else started making a chicken sandwich. If you think that Chick-fil-A never making a chicken sandwich would have meant that we don't have chicken sandwiches in every restaurant today, you're tripping, because I can guarantee you at some point everybody would have started selling them anyway. If you think the only reason why we have chicken sandwiches is because of Chick-fil-A, you have absolutely lost your mind. It is 2025. I can absolutely guarantee you there'll be chicken sandwiches everywhere no matter what. Oh, my mama. Thor's with the 5. Thank you.
As they like to say, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
Okay, bud.
While this claim remains debatable, there's no denying that Chick-fil-A had a big role in popularizing and perfecting it for mass appeal.
My bad, Mom.
Their sandwich's origins traces back to the early 1960s at the Dwarf House Grill in Hapeville, Georgia, just a couple miles south of Atlanta. This modest establishment, owned by Truett Cathy, would later become the
my fault, bro.
birthplace of something revolutionary. Around that time, Delta Airlines ended up with a surplus of boneless, skinless chicken fillets.
Well, hold on, I missed that. What happened?
South of Atlanta. This modest establishment, owned by Truett Cathy, would later become the birthplace of something revolutionary. Around that time, Delta Airlines ended up with a surplus of boneless, skinless chicken fillets, too large to fit the allotted portions of their in-flight meal trays. Instead of tossing them out, they
sold it to somebody instead of just giving them to people.
Sent them over to Cathy's nearby restaurant. This delivery presented Cathy with...
So you looked into the chicken sandwich then? So you looked into the chicken sandwich. So this was all by chance then? Okay.
Opportunity and challenge, because Southern food culture still centered around traditional bone-in chicken dishes.
Yeah, dude!
With
chat, listen.
Because Southern food culture still centered around...
There is no way people's been cooking chicken like this forever and nobody ever once thought, let me put this on a piece of bread.
Traditional bone-in chicken dishes. With KFC already establishing its foothold.
I won't take the Chick-fil-A slander, so you're one of them then. You're one of them that takes what I say about Chick-fil-A and means that I absolutely hate it, completely ignoring what I said earlier about how I said I like Chick-fil-A, but the overration of Chick-fil-A is absolutely ridiculous. So me thinking that Chick-fil-A is disgustingly overrated means I hate Chick-fil-A then. All right. Okay. Okay. I like Chick-fil-A, bruh. I do. I think they got a good chicken sandwich, and I think their waffle fries are good. But when you go out here, why you so mad? Because people been trying to... Bro, people been threatening to unfollow me for years because of this. On everything I love. Stop watching CaseOh because of that take. Okay. This ain't new. I'm telling you. Water with the 5, thank you.
Segment of fast food. So Kathy accepted the shipment and began exploring methods to make these unusual chicken cutlets appealing to his existing customers. His approach involved experimenting with different tenderizing techniques and various seasonings, until
Yeah, he
finally
was the first person to do it.
stumbling upon a distinctive spice combination, the result of what he later described as an accidental mix.
Okay,
The
bud.
breading was happened to be all the seasoning I had in the kitchen one day. Dumped it all together, tried to make it as complicated as possible.
The precise measurements of this seasoning recipe became so valuable that they're now stored in a secure safe at Chick-fil-A's Atlanta headquarters. Having perfected the seasoning for these novel boneless fillets, Kathy developed a cooking method using pressure frying in peanut oil. This technique allowed the chicken to cook just as quickly as the burgers his grill was already serving. He then looks for the best way to present them, and given his kitchen was already stocked for hamburger making, he simply placed the chicken fillet on a regular hamburger
Yeah,
bun.
and that's the first time a chicken sandwich was ever made. Sure, buddy.
Then tested out various toppings to liven up the
Yeah, but
sandwich's
he
flavor
invented putting mayo and lettuce on it, too.
profile. First, he experimented with traditional condiments like mayo, mustard, and ketchup, before landing on an unexpected combination of butter and sliced pickles.
Okay.
The pickles' acidic sharpness created the perfect contrast against the flavorful, seasoned chicken. And voila,
I
Chick-fil-A's
highly disagree with that, by the way. I think the whole pickle action on a chicken sandwich makes no sense to me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I will never understand the pickle action on a chicken sandwich. I don't get it. I don't get what everybody sees in that, bro. I really don't. Every time I get a chicken sandwich, them pickles come off there, dude. I'm so for real. Brooke with the 5, thank you. I really don't understand the pickle. I don't know.
revolutionary chicken sandwich was born.
I like pickles. I take the pickles off and eat the pickles, but on the chicken sandwich, it's just weird.
With his new sandwich creation that's unlike anything on his menu, Kathy now turns his focus on naming it. After trying out several ideas, he eventually settles on a combination that said it all: Chick for chicken, Phil for filet, and a capital A at the end symbolizing grade A quality.
That's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's kind of hard.
Hey, carrots, you're gonna
I
wake the
can't even
baby.
hate on
I gotta
that
get to
one.
work.
This is important, sir. I think you're
Wait, what is that poll right there? Wait, everybody vote, because this was an unannounced poll. One this isn't accurate. This was an unannounced poll, by the way. This was unannounced, so it's not accurate. And as you can tell, now that it's announced, no is starting to come back and win. See? Now, if over half of this poll wouldn't have been a sneaky under-the-table poll, this result would have been way, well, whatever, I guess. Okay, so it's just a troll. It's just a troll then. Okay, so it's just a troll. Okay, it's just a troll. Okay, whatever. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. You're trolling.
Fast forward to today,
No!
and living up to the A in Chick-fil-A takes teamwork on a massive scale. Their supply comes from a broad network that includes Purdue Farms, Pilgrim's Pride, and Tyson, with regional farms stepping in to meet growing demand. As soon as the chicks are brought into the
I'm
broiler
going vegan.
house, the young birds find fresh water and feed awaiting. And within
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, the birds get fresh water and feed.
minutes, they're pecking, drinking, and
Yeah, oh.
investigating their new surroundings.
Oh, yeah, they're investigating. They get to wander around until they get beheaded one day and turned into a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich with pickles and mayo on it.
The feed itself is an all-natural blend of 100% U.S. grown corn and expeller-pressed soybeans that gets pelletized for easier digestion. And it doesn't
Their
include
living conditions are so good. Look at this fresh water. Look at this feed we're giving them. It's all good. Come here, little chicken. Come over here real quick. Shing! Don't sit here and act like these chickens got it made, bruh. Because that's all that happens to them at the end. You over here act like these chickens having a great life. Dude, these chickens gonna die.
Any added steroids, hormones, or antibiotics, substances that are banned in American poultry. Chick-fil-A's chicks are raised to reach an adult weight of only about 4 to 5 pounds, well below the industry's average of 6 to 7.
How come?
You may have noticed this because their sandwich fillets are smaller, typically around 4 ounces.
No, they're not.
The company has even stated, "We don't like bigger birds. We like the texture that comes from the smaller bird. We want the tenderness of that
Lord
meat."
have mercy, you are evil.
After about 6 weeks, when they've reached the desired weight, the birds are carefully gathered and placed into drawers within transport modules.
So careful. Look at
The
how
desired
gently.
weight, the birds are carefully gathered and placed into drawers within
Look
transport
how gently we're taking them to get their head cut off.
modules. The modules are then driven to the nearby processing plant.
And what happens? No!
Once the live chickens are received, they pass through slow induction anesthesia, are humanely processed, chilled,
Yeah, that's humane.
and separated for individual portion sales. But since Chick-fil-A exclusively
Lord
uses
have
bone
mercy, we are insane. Oh my God, I'm going vegan for real. Yo, could you imagine walking into a factory and seeing humans strung up like this, getting processed and cut into pieces to be served as hamburgers or something?
individual portion sales.
I'm about to go vegan.
But since Chick-fil-A exclusively uses boneless
This
filet,
is crazy right here. Truett Kathy just gifted 5 subs.
the whole breasts are directed through this line that's specialized to remove the skins and bones. First, the whole breasts run across rollers that pull off the skins, diverting them into a dedicated byproduct channel. Special automated tools extracts the wishbones. A precision blade
Disgusting, bro. Dude, I guarantee you just ordered a McCrispy. You talk about some disgusting. Stop.
then makes an incision along the keel bone, also called the breastbone. Before this circular blade divides the left and right lobes, allowing both to drop onto the conveyor. The fillets proceed to a trimming station where workers remove cartilage and other difficult to access areas. They conclude by passing through an X-ray scanner to spot any bone remnants or metal fragments from the processing equipment.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car.
Before the fillet,
Every other species on this planet got such bad RNG, dude. Because not only are humans at the top of the food chain, you done found a way to make giant factories to mass produce the meat of another animal. That's unbelievable. Pumpkin Spice with the 10 gifted. Thank you, Pumpkin Spice.
get shipped out, they must undergo a key step to create their distinctive flavor, the secret marinade. But first, let's debunk the most common urban myth about their fillets,
What?
pickle juice. To set the record straight, Chick-fil-A does not brine its fillets in pickle juice.
Oh, that's a shame, because it would literally be better if you did that. If you're ever making fried chicken, no joke, I don't mess with the pickle action directly on the pickle sandwich, but if you brine your chicken in pickle juice before you make homemade fried chicken, it makes it taste way better, no joke. I'm actually so for real, it's way better. Like, actually.
For their original or spicy sandwich. This is backed by countless employee testimonies and by reviewing the ingredient details listed on their website.
Okay, buddy, you don't brine it in pickle juice. Why are you so defensive?
The actual formula involves this blend that includes mustard powder, cayenne, paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, and water that's
and Red 40,
mixed
hello?
in this large tank. After it's combined, the
You
spice
missed
mixture
one.
and fillets are loaded into this large drum tumbler. As the machine turns, internal paddles keep the fillets moving, allowing the marinade to work its way deep into the chicken. The fillets are poured out of the tumbler and soak in the marinade for several hours before being frozen and shipped to Chick-fil-A kitchens.
So it's not fresh is what you're telling me. So you mean to tell me they're not killing the chickens on site at the Chick-fil-A?
Of course, no Chick-fil-A sandwich would be complete without the other star of the tray, those golden, crisp-cut waffle fries.
Hey, big dog. I fear that these basic dadgum waffle fries that you can literally get at the frozen section in the Piggly Wiggly does not need their own section of the video. Let me guess. Truett Cathy created these too. Let me find out.
For over 40 years, Lamb Weston in Richland, Washington has been the source of this signature side. So let's take a look to see how they make it happen. They begin with russet Burbank potatoes, sourced from the Columbia River Basin, a region covering eastern Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, known for its delicious potatoes. After arriving at the facility, the spuds are conveyed to this rolling grater that separates them by width. Their goal is to sort out the rounder ones because waffle fries are sliced across their width, unlike traditional fries that are cut lengthwise.
So we even take it as far as the body shame potatoes. You hear what he said, chat?
Sort out the aid to this rolling grater that separates
this how deep this goes. You hear this? Listen.
Them by width. Their goal is to sort out the rounder ones because waffle fries are sliced across their width, unlike traditional fries that are cut lengthwise. Next, the potatoes head down a water slide to wash away the stuck-on soil.
Water
They then
slide!
move into this large steam chamber where high heat and pressure loosens the skins.
What?
When the pressure is released, the hot steam effortlessly strips away the skins and remaining soil in one
Lord
step.
have mercy!
The peeled potatoes are sent along the conveyor and dropped gently into this hopper, along with water to soften their landing, before reaching the cutter below. Inside the cutter, a top-secret water knife slices them in opposite directions. This cross-cutting motion is what carves out their distinctive hole pattern.
There it is, right there. You can do it at home.
By the time they exit, the spuds are now instantly recognizable as crisp-cut waffle fries.
That Chick-fil-A invented.
They're moved through this blanching unit, spending about 8 minutes in hot water, before being cooled with a water mist. Blanching is what gives the fries their light, fluffy center and crisp golden coating that makes them so...
just a little side thought about waffle fries. The waffle fries that remain thick and don't have all the holes punched in them are some of the most disgusting things literally ever. Like the thick waffle fries that are like solid without the holes punched in them, they make me want to throw up. Like it's so gross. It's nasty. Yo, Real King with the 5 and Moth with the 5. Thank you.
Addictive. For the last phase, Lamb Weston gives them a partial deep fry at 350 degrees for roughly 1 minute, allowing them to finish cooking in just 2 minutes at the restaurant.
That's insane.
The fries are then frozen, packed into boxes,
Pumpkin
and
spice
shipped
with the
out to
10,
Chick-fil-A's
thank you.
nationwide, ready to hit the fryer.
Well, at least they didn't claim
When
that Chick-fil-A
emergency
created
strikes, first responders rely
waffle
on
fries.
the latest technology. That's why Team
With the fillets seasoned to perfection and the waffle fries prepped for a quick finish, everything has finally arrived at the Chick-fil-A kitchen. Now let's watch how the team works their magic to bring it all together, starting with the sandwich that started it all.
Yeah, Keep bringing it up. Keep bringing it up. We get it!
First, the crew retrieves the fillets from the thawing refrigerator. At the dedicated filleting area, they work each fillet by hand, running their fingers through it to separate and break up any tendons. This extra step creates a flatter fillet that cooks more evenly and offers better coverage on the bun.
Revolutionary!
It also makes the sandwich more appealing to the eye. At the breading station, the fillets are dipped in a milk and egg wash, then laid into seasoned flour. They sprinkle the flour over each piece and press it in firmly, even raising their heels from the ground.
Quick reminder, only Chick-fil-A does this.
For more pressure. They flip the fillets, repeat the process on the other side, and place the coated pieces into a metal tray. The tray is carried over to the Henny Penny pressure fryers filled with 350-degree peanut oil. They arrange each fillet in a tiered wire basket, so none.
Wait, so if you got a peanut allergy, you can't eat here, can you? Yo, for real? You can't eat Chick-fil-A if you got a peanut allergy. Can you go in there and be like, hey, can I get a non-peanut action chicken sandwich? Dude, that's crazy.
Touch during frying. They're dipped once to prevent the fillets from sticking to the basket, then it's fully lowered. The lid is closed and secured with a spin of the handle, and the timer is set. Exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds later, the fillets come out of the oil, crisp, golden brown, and ready for the bun.
Tell us how it's the best chicken fillet you've ever seen, sir, please.
At the assembly station, both the heel and crown is rolled across Chick-fil-A's patented butter roller. Then toasted to bring out the butter's rich caramelized flavor.
In the toaster that only
Two of their signature sliced pickles are added to the bottom bun.
They're what sliced pickles?
Two of their signature
sliced pickles. So not only did they invent the chicken sandwich, they invented cut up pickles like this too, because it's their signature.
Pickles are added to the bottom bun and carefully placed so they don't overlap. A freshly fried fillet is laid on top, crowned with the top bun, and the sandwich is slipped into a foil-lined paper bag designed to hold in heat and keep the bread soft.
Did they invent that too? I'm so mad.
But before taking that first bite, let's not forget about their crispy golden sidekick.
Yeah, you can't forget about these.
Completes the perfect
Quick,
meal.
tell me how they're the best fries ever!
A bag of waffle fries is pulled from the freezer, emptied into the fry basket, and dropped into canola oil heated to 375 degrees. 2 minutes on the timer is all it takes. When the timer hits 0, the fries are pulled up, emptied into the warmer, and showered with 100% sea salt.
I'm sure it is.
Their crisp cut pattern aren't just for looks, though. They're designed to scoop record amounts of ketchup, and those gourmet sauces.
Dude, Chick-fil-A. I mean, you know what? Y'all are right, man. You know what? I am too critical of them. Dude, these are some geniuses. They specifically designed these waffle fries in mind when they designed these to be like, yo, we're designing these specifically to catch all this ketchup action, dude. Yo, these dudes are like, oh my goodness, man.
Showered with
wow. I mean, revolutionary, dude. I mean, bruh.
100% sea salt. Their crisp cut pattern aren't just for looks, though. They're designed to scoop record amounts of ketchup.
Matter of fact, I bet the world record most ketchup on one French fry is a Chick-fil-A waffle fry.
Those gourmet sauces everyone loves. Which dipping sauce do you always reach for? Drop your favorite in the comments. And that's the complete story. 2 timeless favorites paired to perfection. Chick-fil-A has proven that even with a simple menu and friendly hospitality, it's still possible to thrive in fast food. Even with every Sunday off, they've climbed to become the 3rd most profitable quick-service restaurant worldwide.
Oh, why ain't they first?
No matter where you stand on the food, that's impressive. So what's your take? Does their
My take is that you just spent 13 minutes glazing your whole life away.
Which top the list? Leave your response in the comments. Thanks for watching Made Vision. We'll see you next
Yeah,
time.
you're welcome. Again, dude. I don't know. I'm so mad. Bro, I get it, man. It's good, bruh. But, dude... You know what? I'm gonna say this too. It ain't Chick-fil-A's fault why I be getting this mad. It's y'all's fault. I'm not gonna lie. It's y'all's fault. Not like specifically everybody in here, but at least 10,000 people that's in here. It's your fault directly, because it's your fault that you started acting like Chick-fil-A is like the best thing that ever graced this planet Earth, which, you know, it's just not. And it's like, okay, you know, Chick-fil-A never claimed that they was the best thing ever, and as so y'all did that, and then that's when I started getting mad. Nah, you're just a hater. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yo, get that dude out of here for real. Get him out of here. Chick-fil-A's overrated. It is. And you know what's crazy? Chick-fil-A, I don't even think Chick-fil-A's a top 3 chicken sandwich that you can go buy. And I own everything I love. I'm not just saying that because y'all be making me mad talking about Chick-fil-A. I'm dead serious. I'm for real. What's your top 3? Top 3 chicken sandwiches you can get? All right. Number 1, Sonic. I think Sonic has the best chicken sandwich. No joke. I think Sonic has the best chicken sandwich. I'm dead serious, bro. And anybody in here saying what with a bunch of question marks, you just ain't had one. You lost me at Sonic. Okay, so you're just saying that because it's Sonic. Won't you pull up the Sonic and get a classic chicken sandwich? You're not. I'm dead serious. I think Sonic has the best chicken sandwich. Second best chicken sandwich, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go when you get a good Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. I'm gonna go Wendy's. I got Wendy's at number 2. I'm gonna go Wendy's at number 2. Yeah, I got Sonic at number 1. I'm gonna go Wendy's at number 2. Popeyes chicken sandwich is way down there. Popeyes got too much thick action on it. I can't do that thick chicken action. Something about all that thick action when it comes to chicken makes me want to puke. I can't do it. It has to be a thin chicken sandwich, and that's what Wendy's got, and then that's what Sonic got. They're moderately thin. And number 3. Slim Chickens. No, number 2 Slim Chicken. Number 1 Slim Chickens, number 2 Sonic, number 3 Wendy's.
In September of 2017, the owners of a home near Las Vegas would begin to notice suspicious charges to their credit.
Burger King got a good one too. Yeah. Whoever said Burger King? Yeah, Burger King got a good one too. No joke. Yeah.
Cards. Upon further
inspection.
In September of 2017, the owners of a home near Las Vegas would begin to notice suspicious charges.
Why are you typing McDonald's? Yo, I'm done for tonight. I'm getting off. Bro, there is no way some of y'all are in here. The same people calling me crazy for having dadgum Sonic up there. Same people in here talking about McDonald's shit. Bro! I'm gonna get me a McCrispy and a McChicken. Go ahead. Lock in. 6 most disturbing home invasions caught on security camera footage.
In September of 2017, the owners of a home near Las Vegas would begin to notice suspicious charges to their credit cards. Upon further inspection, they would confirm that they 100% did not make these purchases. Now, the couple did lose a purse containing multiple cards a few days prior.
Chili's don't
They just
count. You
assumed
can't
they
count
misplaced it
Chili's.
somewhere around the house. Obviously, now seeing recent activity on the cards, they realized this was not the case. At some point, the purse had to have been stolen. They began reviewing home security camera footage to pinpoint when exactly they left the house with the purse and unknowingly didn't come back with it.
Chat, let it go,
But
bruh.
oddly, they would find that at no point did they return home without the purse.
Chat, let
This
it
would cause
go,
them to take a
bruh.
deeper look at the footage, practically analyzing everything hour by hour. And after a while, this was the footage they were met with.
Bro. He was kind of smooth with it. I'm not gonna lie. Wouldn't he be mad? You can have my purse, sir. You know what? W mans for not doing nothing to the cat. Not gonna lie, W mans.
And would enter the house by climbing a back wall to get into the backyard, and from there simply walk through the back door to the house, which was unknowingly left unlocked by the homeowners. They would then silently creep into the kitchen and steal multiple valuables, one of which was the purse.
This is one of those thieves that have good morals, if that makes any sense.
Disturbing, though, is the fact that not only were the homeowners in the house while this took place, but they were sleeping on their living room couch only a few feet away. And judging by the way the two men were walking around the kitchen, it's clear they were aware of this. Would the homeowners have woken up during this? And it's possible things could have ended a lot worse than just a few stolen items.
I don't think they would have done
The
nothing.
two responsible for the burglary have yet to be identified by police.
Oh, we knew that, Mr. Chilling Scares. Yo, Mr. Chilling Scares, not gonna lie, you might as well not even say that no more, because we can assume that they never got identified. We know that. Nobody ever gets identified. You're more likely to be a cowboy in the 1850s and shoot somebody and get caught in 2025 when you're caught on security camera footage.
Jerome Kennedy and his wife were homeowners in Pittsburgh. They were your everyday average family. However, in July of 2017, the couple would start to hear strange noises coming from their attic during the night, like enough to wake them up. At first, they would ignore it. But over the next couple of nights, in addition to the noises, they would now also see a light shining in through a pipe.
What?
This would push Jerome to call the police. He believed his neighbor, who he shared an adjoining wall with, was responsible. But when police went over to question his neighbor, he would deny everything. And because Jerome didn't have any proof, police couldn't really do anything. But still believing his neighbor was responsible, Jerome would manually set up a camera in his attic to get proof.
I fear that Jerome is a genius.
Or at the very least, to see what was actually happening. That night, Jerome and his wife would not wake up to any noises, but Jerome would decide to review the footage anyway. And this is the sight he was met with.
Oh my goodness. You disgusting.
Jerome's suspicions were correct. His neighbor, Robert Havrilla, can be seen crawling around the attic with a power drill. Seeing this, Jerome would once again call the police. Now that he had video evidence to show them, his neighbor Robert would promptly be arrested. It was later discovered that Robert had made a removable wall to gain access to their attic. And under the attic, multiple holes were found drilled into the shared brick wall between the two houses. This evidence, along with the disturbing footage itself, would ultimately get Robert Havrilla charged with stalking.
Would he get 6 months?
And trespassing.
Oh, we don't get to know? Okay, he probably got...
Earn up to 10
he got
points on
community
travel,
service or
because
something.
you never know where life will take you.
On a day in October of 2021, a mother named Keen Winchester and her 2-year-old son were home alone.
Winchester? You gonna break into somebody with the last name Winchester's house? Hey, GG, buddy. We'll call the coroner.
The day started out like usual, but later on this would change. She would begin to hear banging on her front door, followed by a male voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rob somebody's house. What's their name? Oh, their last name's Winchester. I bet his partner was like, what?
For help. Naturally, she would go up to her front door to see who it was, but she didn't recognize the man, so she decided to ignore it. Over time, the banging and yelling would only grow louder. It got to the point where it was clear the man was no longer simply trying to get the homeowner's attention, rather he was genuinely trying to break into the house. In response, the mother would grab her 2-year-old son and
he never got in though.
barricade themselves in an upstairs bathroom. Horrifyingly, while they were hiding, they would begin to hear actual glass shattering.
Oh,
The man
never
had
mind.
broken into the house,
What?
all of which was captured by one of the home's security cameras. The man was able to use a piece of firewood to shatter one of the windows. From there, he would dive headfirst into the house. As soon as she heard shattering glass, the mother would desperately call the police, explaining the situation she was now in. It would take the police a total of 10 minutes to respond. During that time, however, the intruder was unable to locate where the mother and her 2-year-old son were hiding.
Yeah, probably because he landed on all the glass and was just bleeding laying on the floor from that.
When the police finally did arrive, the man would be arrested and later hospitalized for cuts he received while climbing through the window.
Yep.
Finally did arrive, the man would be arrested and later hospitalized for cuts he received while climbing through the window.
If you ain't never broke a window in real life and tried to climb through it, it ain't like a movie. You don't just break a window or jump through a window. If you break a window and you climb through it, odds are you are going to get sliced up at best. At best, you're going to get sliced up. Odds are you might cut like a jugular or something and bleed out. I would rather do almost anything than break a window and have to climb through it, not gonna lie.
It's still unclear why the man did it. He had no connections with any of the homeowners. Police believe this was the result of him being under the influence of something, but what exactly is never made clear.
Granddaddy
It's also not clear what he would have done had he actually found the mother and her 2-year-old son. Way back in November of 2009, a man named Joe Cummings...
Oh, classic! Oh my goodness, classic! Oh my... Dude, I instantaneously recognize the layout of this house. Classic! Everybody in the world's seeing this. When you're first born, the doctors put this on the TV when you're born. Everybody that's ever lived has seen this video. I'm talking going back thousands of years ago. Everybody's seen this video. Literally everybody. Classic.
Way back in November of 2009, a man named Joe Cummings lived in a small New York apartment. He would suddenly start to notice food disappearing from his fridge and pantry that he knew for a fact he himself was not eating.
Yep.
After this went on for a while, he finally confronted his girlfriend about it. But oddly, she would deny eating any of his food. Not believing her, Joe
Oh, you are. I don't remember how toxic you were, sir. Hey, honey, you eating my snacks? No. Yeah, you are. Sets up a camera in the middle of the night. Hello? Is it that serious?
eating. After this went on for a while, he finally confronted his girlfriend about
Kaiser
it.
with the 5, thank you.
But oddly, she would deny eating any of his food. Not believing her, Joe decided to set up a camera overnight so that he could catch her in the act and confront her with the evidence.
Wow,
However,
Joe.
when Joe woke
I
up
hope
the
she
next morning
left
and
you.
reviewed the footage, he would be met with
2009, I promise you there ain't no way Joe and his girlfriend still together.
pretty horrifying.
Buddy, what kind of snacks you got? Yep, he came out from up there. He was staying up there. Look at him. Yep. Not him, my bad. You know what? You know what? Joe deserved getting your snacks taken like this.
An unknown woman who was not Joe's girlfriend can be seen climbing down from what Joe claims is a storage area in his apartment.
Knowing Joe, he still probably tried to claim this as girlfriend. Oh, Joe.
Connection to any outside ventilation or anything of the like. She would then walk over to the fridge and pantry and begin eating different foods, drinking milk, etc. That's when Joe would actually come out of his bedroom, forcing the woman to quickly find a hiding spot.
Y'all remember there was one point in this video she was watching TV too. Just spoiled it for you.
Once Joe went back, she can be seen gathering up some more food before retreating back into the storage area.
She was so brave, she even was watching TV in this dude's house. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, growing up kind of sucks. This video fake. Yo, I wish I'd never seen this again. Now that I'm grown and I'm watching this back, I'm like, wait a minute, this fake. Wow. Wow.
When Joe reviewed the footage the next morning, he immediately called the police. When the police arrived, they would take the woman out of the storage area and arrest her. It's unknown how she got in the apartment, but because he's on the top floor of his apartment building, Joe believed she could have gotten in through a fire escape, which was located on the ceiling.
Lord have mercy, Joe was right the whole time. That is his girlfriend.
Police would guess that the woman had been living in the storage area for a couple of weeks, with plans to eventually rob Joe. But whether or not these were actually her motives would never be confirmed.
Is this fake?
In 2016, a couple of homeowners in Australia would notice a strange man on their home security cameras walking around their property.
Australian, you robbing somebody's house? You should be hunkering down for the night, shielding off spiders. How do you have time to rob somebody in Australia? I'd be too busy running from spiders the whole time. Like, hello?
At first, it was assumed it was someone they knew stopping by, but this theory was quickly discarded when the man began to crouch down and creep around the property, clearly as if he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. At one point, he can even be seen hiding behind a parked truck so that a passing car wouldn't be able to spot him.
He's doing a good job.
This would of course be a shocking discovery for the homeowners, and it made them question whether this was the first time the man had creeped around their property. In fact, the homeowners would actually go back and check previous footage to see if they could find any other occurrences. It turns out they would find another. It happened a few days prior.
No way.
This time, the man was looking in through a back door of the house with a flashlight.
What you doing? This when a big giant, banana eating spider comes out and drags him into the woods and puts him in a cocoon and marinates him for 4 days and then eats him.
What exactly this man is doing, or what he had planned, is unknown. The homeowners would notify the police about the situation, but they couldn't identify the man, so there wasn't really much they could do.
Oh, we knew that.
At least according to what's been documented, the man would not be seen on the property again.
Oh yeah, we knew that though. Yeah, no, we knew that.
This footage was taken in New Jersey. A mother and her 2 daughters were home alone at night. The home they lived in was 2 stories. The 3 of them were all upstairs. That's when the mother would begin to hear strange noises coming from downstairs. No one was supposed to be down there, so a little concerned, the mother would check the home security cameras on her phone. This is the sight she was met with.
Bruh.
A man who she'd never seen before could quite clearly be seen walking around the first floor of her house. Right when she saw this, she would silently barricade herself and her 2 daughters in an upstairs bathroom. Then she would call the police.
Smart.
However, the police would take a while to respond, leaving her and her 2 daughters to basically just sit there watching this man through the house's security cameras, praying he wouldn't come upstairs.
How long did it take him? This dude is the worst thief ever. It took him 35 minutes to search 1 square foot of the house.
Fortunately, the man would not end up going upstairs. In fact, when the police finally did arrive, the man was gone. Though his
This dude
intents
literally
were
robs houses like you're playing like a single player game, checking every room, searching for like every extra and treasure you can find before you leave.
clear. He had left with multiple valuables. At one point in the video, you can even see him carrying the homeowner's purse. But as far as if he had gone upstairs and found the homeowners, there's no way to tell what he would have done. Had this happened, and things could have easily gone a lot worse. Police aren't sure if the man was armed, and ultimately, they would be unsuccessful in identifying him.
Well, yeah, of course he's armed. I see him right there.